pride, faith, art, and tradition. A commitment to life at a different pace.
What up? What up? What's up? What's up, everybody? We'll wait for a few more people to come on. I'm going to finish cutting these borders, trying to get a little bit of a head start. It's just crazy. This is like last time, 2 weeks ago. It is starting to pour rain right as we're starting the live. Crazy. Starting to pour down. Hope everybody's doing good. Yeah, if you would, put where you're from, please, everybody. Woohoo! Art time, Brother Anthony. I'm going to go through Brother Dan from Canada. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody. Please hit the like and the subscribe button. Like and subscribe. Let's see here. Brother Rob in the house. We got Lloyd, my brother Anthony, Martin, Paul. What's happening, my brother? Nolan, Brother Dino, all the way from Australia. Brother Dan, Manuel, Larry Brown, my brother Greg, as well from Jeremy Taylor, Eli, Brother Jim in the house, Rudy, my brother Steve Mora, Anthony, Brother Don in the house, North Dakota.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, Deja said hello. Uncle Rudy said hello.
What's up, everyone?
Brother Tunes. Brother Mitchell, what is happening? Lisa in the house. Roderick. My brother Cody. Brother David. Tomahawk Customs in the house. My brother Rob Diesel. My brother Tom Cruise in the house. So tonight I'm going to be doing, and just to give you guys a heads up, I want to wait till a few other people sign on, but I'm going to be starting to do like Deja sent out. Going to be doing live only twice a month, so every other week. Man, it's just a lot to be able to perform every week and for them to be so long as well, and only going to be doing, if it starts at 8:05, I'm trying to get a set time no matter where I'm at 9:30 or 10. That's where I stop, and we'll pick it up the following time. Man, it just gets so hard to have to perform on the spot, and then to complete a piece with intricate patterns on it is just so difficult. If I was doing something a little more simpler, where I could do something in an hour and a half, then I would. Brother Don Rosenberry in the house. That's one of my best friends growing up. Grew up in the same neighborhood. We lived in the northeast sector of the south side, but we were facing the west side of the street. Laugh out loud. Brother Mark in the house. What is happening? Yeah, so like I say, we'll be going live every other week.
And you just started teaching twice a week.
Yeah, so, and of course the after school program, going to be doing that twice a week now. So that's going to even be more demanding. And then, and do want to remind you too, we got the class coming up in October, me and Blast. Going to have a bunch of amazing hands-on instructors as well. That'll be October 19th and 20th. We're going to be doing lowrider, mini truck, 80s and 90s style lowrider patterns from that era. So we're changing it up. Definitely get your deposit in. There's already 10 people already paid. So it will sell out, and we haven't even announced it really, but on here, and I've only posted it once on Facebook. What's up, Alante in the house? And of course, I have a new flyer out, and it says 80s, 90s mini truck style patterns. It is $750 per spot, a $300 deposit. The other $450 will be due the day of the class. 2 days of learning. It is going to be an awesome, bright colors. We're going to be still flake candy, but with some bright, solid colors. So you can't miss out on this. Sign up, get your deposit in. Any of you guys from out of town that want to do it, get your plane tickets, get your motel. You know, usually we have 10 people that come from out of town. And so get your spot reserved for sure. And definitely, let me tell you, we had an amazing class the week before. Man, some amazing talent. You know, we got quite a few on here. My brother Tom Cruise, a.k.a. Ted, he came out from Yuma. Had quite a few people come out. John, his family from Dallas, had his son come. And, of course, a bunch of people from here as well. I mean, just awesome. Mitchell and David, and quite a few people that came and took the class, and some amazing teachers. Man, I can't thank my brother Steve and Eric Martinez as well, and Blast, of course, and my brother Jay as well. So tonight, going to be doing a commission piece for my brother Chris. You guys know his channel, Pharraway. And of course, I hope I'm even pronouncing it right. Going to be doing a piece. He's been trying to really promote me. He's got like 170 something thousand followers. And, you know, and I'm blessed that we made it past the 10,000, you know, a couple months ago, trying to grow it. And, so he's going to be doing a little bit something too, sharing tonight. You know, we're trying, hoping, he's actually working right now, hoping he might be able to pop on for a second, but we'll see. But I got his logo. You guys should tune into his channel on YouTube. He always is doing something cool. Same thing, getting by with the bare minimum of what it takes to do the job. Back to that, don't need a bunch of fancy tools, but if you can afford them, that's awesome. But so of course we have a pre-flake board. We have Deja already did the cutout. I weeded it out. It was kind of a little bit difficult. Had a lot of detail. Already got it on here. I kind of had to add the border around it because the SVG kept coming up just really dirty. So I had to kind of add this border and cut it out by hand with the razor blade. The rest was cut out with the Cameo 4. And I've already did a border on it. So going to be doing that. My brother John in the house. Yeah, so definitely a blessing. So, you know, he's got his 2 spray guns right here. So I wanted to do something kind of shooting out some sun rays. So let me open up. Definitely thank you guys for supporting. Appreciate you guys that are ordering and all the local people that do support the paint supply company. Going to be having sandpaper and all the other stuff real soon. Got a guy coming out, distributor that going to be linking up with. So be able to get that stuff as well. And my son's new song's out too, video. Go to his site.
Lante, put the link in the comments.
Yeah, Lante, if you're still watching, put the link in the comments. He's got a local rapper here from Albuquerque when he was out here visiting. He's an OG rapper too that's on it. What's happening, my brother Joseph in the house? Santa. And you can get all the materials that I'm using at the website, which is in the link. So like I say, kind of got the spray guns kind of shooting this way. So I'm going to kind of go off this. And I already have this taped and protected. Hope everybody's been doing good. Definitely appreciate you guys. I don't know if this is going to take up too much space now that I'm seeing it. That might be way too much space. Yeah, I don't know about that. Way too much territory right there. That'll take away from what we're doing. Brother Dale in the house. Randomness. Brother Curtis in the house. Hey, that's way cool. Dino all the way from Australia, Alante. Brother Dino. So, and of course, if you guys have seen his colors, he's got, it goes from red to purple to blue in his logo. So that's the colors we'll be using tonight. Kind of candy red. And of course, I don't know if that's what I'm going to do. It would be nice if I did something that I could fade, kind of like the logo does. But, so I'm going to come through, split it right through the middle. And I might, let's see.
Some Rudy enchiladas. Mr. Tom Cruise said he'd like some enchiladas.
Yeah, buddy. Thank you, my brother. So I'm going to come here too. I'm going to split it right over this way. We'll bring it right to a point this way. Divide it up right away. And I'm going to come back with some 1/8 inch. Brother Chris in the house. Cincinnati in the house. In fact, let me do this for some spacing. Just to get our spacing right. I'm just going to use this. I'm going to put this here just to break it up. In fact, let me just... That's crazy weather. Like I say, the Thursday before, it was doing the same weather. Same thing. I'm only doing this to break up some space. You could sit there and do it by hand, by eye, if you want. This will just make it a little bit easier. Not sure still what I'm doing. Yep, he sure is, man. He's definitely awesome. Especially to try to help out another brother. There's not many people like that. You know, he reached out to me. He ordered one of the pre-flake crosses he's going to be doing on his channel. And he ordered a few other things. And he reached out and he said, you know, hey, could I get a few of your videos and kind of edit them? And, you know, I'll share your channel. There's not many people that'll do that. I got to say, there's definitely no jealousy, no hate. And there's so much of jealousy and hate going on. It's just crazy. And to want to help somebody out, it's like, you don't see that often. So I'm going to come in and I'm just going to rest this over here. It's not staying over here. But this will help kind of keep, this will kind of help the line keep. So I'm going to come all the way over here just to keep the same spacing. I'm using this right here over here to keep this same spacing. And then I'll just come and turn it right here. Something really easy. Nice little trick to help you kind of to where you're not going this way and up this way and trying to make it and trying to get that spacing right. This is a good way of doing it without no measuring tape. And a quick time saver too. Like I say, we're not keeping, the only reason I had this go this way is to do this. So I could just space it, bring it along. Man, that's way cool. Manuel, there were Vanderslice logos all over Lowrider Day in España. Way cool. I wish I could have made it. So same thing, I'm going to come here with the 1/8 inch. Trying to think, let me see. In fact, I'm going to come here first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Appreciate it. So now I'm going to come across here. Same thing. Try to keep the same spacing. And then going to turn just like this here. Going to do this turn here. And it's like you're, what's that saying? killing two birds with one stone. You got to think. Like I say, it's all about smart taping. I cannot express that enough. You know, you really, once you start figuring out the little ways you can make your life easier and to add a lot more detail without digging yourself into a big old hole, you know, and that's like even the class, you know, everybody gets to see. I try to tell people, you know, if you think that, you know, during this class, a 2-day class, man, you're going to be able to do, you know, everything, or you're going to be able to, it's going to come out the way you really want. You know, it's really just an opportunity to learn. And there's going to be things that you really like. You're going to be like, man, I really like that. There's going to be things that you say, man, I wish I wouldn't have done that. But it's all about learning. It's all about making mistakes, figuring it out. Like I say, that's the hugest thing. So before I even do this, let me put that there. I'm going to tear this off. Keep it right there. Same thing. I'm lining this up with this, but I'm going to just and then this I'm going to literally put right here too, because I'm not done. Like I say, we're going to split this. So then now what I'm going to do, we'll do just kind of the little ribbon split. So I'm going to do this right into this, except for I got to, so that'll be that. Work with me. Same thing here. Okay. Then I'm going to come in and I'm going to split this. Like I say, this was just to get our line straight. So this one, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to turn that in. Same thing over here. Then I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to just wrap it right over that. This will be our little ribbon, just kind of the little turning. And then same thing here. And then we will chop this. Literally, I'm just going to put this up. Pull that up. Same thing here. I'm just going to rest it here. Pull. Then I'm going to get this here, get that out the way. So same thing, I'm going to keep about my spacing here like I got everywhere else, which you can line it up way over here, which will help you. And then just, that's about a 2 millimeter little gap. Same thing, I'm going to curve it right there. Boom.
Hey guys, I'm at work right now. Just stop by to say thank you.
Boom, definitely. Thank you, Chris. We really appreciate it, brother. So same thing. I'm going to line this up way over here with this, just to get our spacing right along this. like I say, that's about, you know, 2 millimeter, 1/16 of an inch. I'm going to swing this around. Same thing. Boom.
I have a very important question to ask everybody.
Yes.
Ask everybody what their favorite ice cream flavor is.
Deja's got a question. Hey, first, my brother Ted, definitely be safe, my brother. Safe travels. My brother Ted, of course, Tom, a.k.a. Tom Cruise. And I know Deja has a good question. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
This is very important.
Very important, she
question.
said.
Rob and I are in a debate right now.
Yeah, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream? All right.
Cherry vanilla, chocolate chip, mint chocolate chip. Ooh, almond yeah.
Butter pecan.
Pecan.
Brother James in the house. How you been, my brother? 505 Bullies in the house. Ethan Krantz in the house. Okay. So let's see here.
That's funny, Jeremy. This is the road. What's the kind that he did? Road track? Rocky Road.
Rocky Road.
Sherbert, butter. Oh, there's a lot of butter pecaners on here.
The butter pecaners.
Butter pecaners. Free ice cream.
Free ice cream. That's what I'm saying. Who said that? Brother Vince in the house. Uh-oh. Vlad said cookie dough.
Yes, okay.
Moose tracks. That's funny. I'll let you know mine is coffee from Bluebell. I'll sit with the half gallon of it, and then I sit with the caramel. I don't know how to say it, Deloach or Dulce from Haagen-Dazs. But I have to have them both at the same time. 3/4 of a spoon of the coffee, and then a 1/4 spoon of the whatever it's called. I don't know, Deloach or Dulce Deloach, whatever it is. Okay. So let me see here. I'm going to break it up real quick with just a little quick. Same thing, come over here. And this is back to that, just having fun. Creating art. What would Bob Ross say about happy mistakes?
Happy accidents.
Happy accidents. There's lots of those all the time as you're learning. Happy accidents. So let me see, and I'm trying to do something that trying to do something that'll work to where we can do the red to the purple to the blue. We'll figure that out. If not, if red, purple to blue. So I'm going to use this again. We'll break it up. Definitely appreciate all you guys supporting those that have been using the product. My brother Jeremy. All you guys that send me pics and able to see what you guys are working on. Manuel, Vince, Curtis, Ethan. Appreciate all those that took the class too. Like I say, Brother Anthony for sharing what you've been working on. Don, Steven, Brother Chris, Brother John, Jeremy. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for supporting Brother Joseph. Okay, so same thing. I'm just using this to kind of break up different ways to make art. So I guess let me do so like I say, gonna be only going live every other Thursday. Not sure which Thursdays it's gonna be. And then gonna try to only go till 9:30 or 10. And wherever we stop at, it'll just have to continue the following time.
What's your Instagram page?
Rob.
I think it's just Rob Vanderslice.
Yeah, it's just Rob Vanderslice, yep. Do the same thing, but not gonna do a ribbon. Try to get that turned pretty close.
Say one of these times on the YouTube, split the board and
I appreciate it, Anthony.
let me and Rudy do a side.
Yeah,
We'll all do it together. We'll mirror your stuff.
Hey, did you hear Deja? She said one of these times need to do to where split the board. Deja and Rudy can try to mirror what I'm doing at the same time. That's a good idea. I know there's a lot of people. I know there's a few people. My brother David from New York. I know there's a few people, like even my brother Michael. At first, boy, they would have a board about the same size already ready, and they would basically be trying to do what I'm doing while I'm doing it live, which is a good way to learn. And like I say, we're all just, it's all about having fun, creating art, and, see what you come up with.
Yes, my brother Vince said, I need my commission piece. I'll try and get you a better logo.
Yeah, for sure, my brother Vince. Hope you're doing good, my brother.
Awesome. Jeremy said he found your Instagram and he followed.
Thank you, my brother. Same thing with my Instagram. I've had like 5,000 followers for like a year and a half. What's up with that? I think I'm being shadow banned. It's like crazy. All because of the convicted felon. Just kidding. I don't even post anything crazy.
Not no more.
Not no more. I'm doing much better.
You got suspended a couple times there, buddy.
I got suspended a few times, but that's been a long time. That's been 2 or 3 years. Maybe they're still holding it against me.
For everybody who's seen the puppy, she's 4 times as big now.
I know the puppy. I'm trying to think. That beast following you? Laugh out loud, he said. Yes, sir. Gotta put it out. Yep. Crafting. Well, it's time for me to head inside, get something to eat, and take everyone. And I definitely appreciate you, Jim. It was good talking to you today, too, brother. And thank you, too. Appreciate you always supporting, brother. Okay, so I'm going to do the opposite of what I got here. So I'm going to do the 1/4 inch green on this side. I just overlapped it over here. So I'm going to stay like that. So same thing here, just to get the line. We'll be out in Aztec, New Mexico this weekend for my brother JJ Jaramillo's show. It's always a tribute. It's his mom, for his mom. His mom had passed away 7 years ago. I think it's a seventh annual. Up in Aztec, New Mexico. That's kind of Farmington, Bloomfield. We'll be up there for that show. And I know there's another show here. There's a little, it's called the Little Show. It's for like lowrider bikes, RC cars, pedal cars, anything little. And only little
buddies.
Yeah, little buddies. So same thing, I'm gonna swing this along here. Figure out how I want to swing it.
What is up?
What up, Dion? We'll be up there, brother. This weekend. In your neck of the woods.
Thank you for the shout out. Appreciate that.
Yep, brother Dion. In the house. Northeast sector of Bloomfield, Aztec, Farmington, trifecta area. Okay, so now I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna cut right here. I'm gonna cut there. I'll peel that back. Same thing, I'm gonna come. Let me see here. Linda, what's happening, Linda? Appreciate you, my brother Jeremy. Okay. So now,
Where at in Aztec?
it's gonna be I forget the park.
Let me look it up. I'll look it up.
It's man, it's always it's every year. My brother, I know you from you're from that area. It's at the park next to the Amanus River.
South Light Plant Road, Aztec, New Mexico.
Yeah, it's at that huge park right next to the Animus River, right past the old school. How do you put it? The old
Riverside Park.
Yeah, Riverside Park. There you go. It's always a really good show at the park. He throws it every year. Cars, bikes, hot rods, lowriders, everything. We'll be there in the Mazda 3. The Mazda 6. Okay. These I'm just doing some mini little patterns. Same thing. I would encourage you to go this way with these. It's hard to believe that kids are already going to be going back to school. We're going to be starting the Lowrider Bike After School program too here in Albuquerque. It's going to be starting August 26th. We're starting early, and it's going to be the whole year, all the way up till Christmas, and then we'll be starting right after Christmas break all the way to the end of the year. It's definitely a blessing that they want to continue with it and believe in the vision, which is so cool. So same thing. It's up at the Westgate Community Center area, the old one. If you know any kids that want to be a part of it, let them know about it. We're hoping to have all the returning students, plus a bunch of new ones. It's middle school, high school. It's going to be 2 days a week this time. And this program is completely free. Every student, high school student, gets their own lowrider bike to work on. They don't get to keep it. They don't get to take it home until they graduate high school. But they're going to continue to learn all the skills from leather work, from fabrication, from pinstriping, painting, prep work. So if you have any kids that are interested, Deja's going to share some pictures. What's happening, my brother Joseph? I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you for the love. Really appreciate it. We're blessed to have some amazing mentors too. Quite a few of them are on right now. We even got Lisa, that she's a mentor out there in Olathe, Kansas. Speaking of Kansas, we're planning on traveling out there May 4th through like May 12th, something like that. We'll be having going for the conference out there in Olathe, and then planning a class 10th and 11th in Kansas City, Missouri. We'll be doing the lowrider mini truck graphics May 10th and 11th. Nothing in Arkansas. We would have to know that there would be at least 30 people, 25 that would be interested in taking it. Especially to go do a class. It is so different. It's hard enough doing it here locally. So when we go do travel, yes, the students are spraying their frames. What's up, my brother Sean in the house? Uncle Rudy, he said even. Yeah, yeah, the students, they get to, man, especially next year, they're going to get to do a little bit of everything, Anthony. We were kind of in a rush this last year, so we weren't able to really kind of take time to cruise through and really share all the details and take the time that it really needs to be able to show them from start to finish and the do's and the don'ts. And so you see here, I kind of got some old school kind of going here. I'm going to come in just real quick. In fact, I know that would be, if we could get, if somebody that's on the live thinks, you know, we have a lot of people that always ask, like New Jersey, different places. If you think there's some place where we could get enough people to make a class happen, let me know. Truly, to make it happen, I would need at least 25 students to load up everything, to make something happen where it's worth the while to go.
Tina's asking, did you pick the Albuquerque police car?
Yes, I'm the one who did the patterns on it and then blasted all the lettering. Robert Cardenas from Show Off Kustom, they prepped it, did the bodywork, based it, flaked it, sanded it, had the canvas ready for me. They're the ones who did all the clearing and the color sand and buffing. But yes, I did do the patterns on it. Who would have ever known a lowrider police car? You know, we always hated the police back then. Of course, that's because I wasn't living, right?
I put it up just in case nobody's seen it.
Way cool. Yeah, that's cool.
And then T. Corley said, do you recommend any certain brand of fine line tape?
Yes, my brother. We sell all of the tape. We sell all of the tape at our store, my brother. We have vinyl, we have masking tape. All of this tape I'm using, 3M, J tape from England, is all at the store. It's in the link, my brother.
And I'm going to put it in the comments too, straight to the tape.
We sell candy concentrate, ready to spray candies. Every color you can think of. Got a whole mixing machine, base coat candies, whatever you need. And I don't know if Deja put our phone number in the link. You can always text us if there's anything specific you need. So you see what I did here. I went back. I'm going to do just for a little accent here. Kind of taped it up. Okay. The timer is ticking. Can't rush art. No.
So we have 3M, Norton, and J tape at my store. They sent $5. Lots of J tape.
Man, what is up, my brother Tommy? I seen you tried to call the other day. Hope everything's going good with you.
And then Anthony asked, we have the 1.5 millimeter vinyl tape. Do we have any available in single?
No, we don't. In fact, I think out of all of them, I think that's one of the ones we might be out, my brother Anthony. I'll have to check, and we can, of course, text you separately, too, on that one. I might have a few rolls. And I'm going to be getting tape from a new supplier, too. So I'll have a little bit more variety of different brands as well. Right now, like I say, I got J tape, got 3M, and then we'll be having Kustom. For sure. Agent's even going to check right now for sure. Thank you, my brother Tommy. Hope all is well with you, my brother. I seen that the piece you did, the greens. Hope you're staying busy. YouTube seems good, but no one in my area knows anything about it except a few shops. I have to try it. Yep. And I got masking tape, a bunch of different sizes too. Yeah, we'll set this aside for you, my brother Anthony. It's a 16th inch. Might have a couple others. I'll set that aside for you. Okay. Now what to do, what to do. Got to get in those 3 shades. So I'm going to do half inch. Half inch is crucial. I tell you guys, it's a must for the tape library. For that detail. Same thing, I got J tape half inch tan or some old school 3M. I got a bunch of that in stock. I don't know if I even have that on the website, but I have cases of this too. Bunch of blue tape. Yeah, the cartel tape. The cartel tape. Limited edition. Cartel tape. Straight from Nogales. Boom. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to come in for a little 3 shade. Nice little breakup. 1 millimeter over the edge for those little details. Yeah, we had an awesome class the weekend before. A lot of talent. I'll see if Deja can share some more. Do you mix flake with intercoat? I only put my flake in the 2K clear. Yeah, you know, with high solids clear. I am absolutely not a flake and intercoat clear type of person. Too many bad experiences back in the day. I'd go to shops, they would base and flake with intercoat clear, and they wouldn't do finishing clear over it. I would tape for days, untape, and it would peel the flake right down to the silver. Of course, that was years ago. And if you're gonna have to clear it with finishing clear, why not just flake it with the clear that you're gonna actually clear over it with? But to each their own. Like, I'm not trying to knock anybody that does do it that way. Just like the dry flake. A lot of friends that dry flake, that's all they do. Like I say, guarantee some amazing work. But we do have, my brother, we have 1 millimeter too. I have 2 millimeter, which nobody really has. This is the 2 millimeter right here. Each roll of J tape, it comes 2 rolls in each one, butted up against each other, and very inexpensive. You know, a lot of the old school people always tell you guys, a lot of us still use masking tape. Trust me, if I'm going to be doing something where it's going to take me a minute, I'll use vinyl. And I'll go back with the heat gun. And that vinyl can stay on there for years. I know that sounds crazy, like I'm joking, but I'm not. You could literally keep vinyl on for years. Trust me, I've done it. I've had customers' cars that during my meth years that tape was on there for years. You know, when I first started doing taping, that's all there was, honestly, was all of us used the blue 3M vinyl. You know, when this first came out, it was masking tape. You know, I'm talking 60s, 70s. Then vinyl had came out. And then when 3M switched to that new purple vinyl, man, all of us went to the green. And a lot of the old schoolers, that's still what we're using. Are you going to get some bleed throughs? Yes. Is the edges not going to be as crisp? Yes, but they're like I say, it's good enough. The 1 and 2 millimeter tape is hard to find in Australia, almost impossible. Well, let me tell you, Dino, man, you should, like I say, I was going to ask Deja, I don't know if we shipped out your package. I think it might have already got shipped, but I'm not sure. I have to ask her. I have to add a couple rolls. So I'm going to come back. This is that 2 millimeter. I'm going to add one right here. The spacing is going to be about 2 millimeters. Okay. Same thing I'm going to do. Okay. Yeah, with J-Tape, they mainly cater to the body shops, like the tapes for the door jams, things like that. Some of the foam tape, wheel covers, different masking tape. I've been a vendor for them for almost 2 years. It's a pain in the butt, though. It takes usually a month and something to get an order. So I have to be pretty advanced in my pre-ordering, which is sometimes a little frustrating. And prices have went up, let me tell you. They're usually the ones who sponsor the pattern class too. This last class and this one coming up, gonna be getting somebody else to sponsor it as far as tape wise. A company out of Texas. Hey, how about you know, order to that? Okay, so Brother Luis. Okay, let's see here. There's so many things you can do from here. I mean, we could come in and that's kind of the usual. Trying to see.
The pup is doing great. I don't know if anybody answered that. Yeah. Sean, the pup is doing great. She's like 3 times bigger than what she was when I got her, and she eats definitely for like 4 people, just like her mom.
So if anybody's interested and wants to know how the new family member is doing,
Yeah, Patternz.
she is getting huge.
Make me some pictures of the puppy.
Don't make me pictures of the puppy, she said. So I'm gonna do a little bit of eyeing here. Turn that to there real quick. Do this just to line it up. Even though I'm not keeping that there. Let's see how this looks real quick.
Homemaker Sean asked, here's a picture of her.
Yeah, show a pic of her.
Yeah, I just put a picture of her up. She's not even a full 3 months. She's a
Yeah,
big
she's a little
girl.
cutie.
And then somebody asked, what style is this that you are doing, Dad?
Just kind of old school, a little bit of old school. This has got the ribbon, the little twist, old school, just kind of patterns, little 3-shade. This kind of some old school, just kind of some little turns. We're figuring it out as we're going. Let me. She is a cutie. Let's do a giveaway.
Yes, sir. And Chris just walked up out too.
Hey, I appreciate it, my brother Chris.
South Texas.
This might take a few times to get the swing. I think we'll do fat like that, and then I'll duplicate this one. I'm gonna make this one just a little bit fatter. Boom, boom, boom. Now we were gonna go, John, but that truck is not gonna make it over there. So we will not be going unless we hear something different. Try to save our, try to be a little more steward of our money right now. We are going to try to go camping again, since we're not going to be going that way. And to tell you the truth, John, I've never even been to Dallas. I've painted Rolling Malo, which was from there. I had quite a few customers that used to bring me work from over there. '62 that I just got through it to 3 years ago. That's where he's from. The one that's actually on the flyer, that's from there. Yeah, Rolling Mallow, and I did that one. And have still never been real close. We'll definitely have to make it out there, but man, we just got so much going on. We didn't even make it to Salt Lake City. Crazy Cutting didn't get the truck done for it ready. That was one of the main reasons we were gonna go. And then the next show would be Vegas. I'm trying to think when that is. October 4th. Man, I appreciate it, my brother. AJ. Yeah, let's do a giveaway. Yeah, hashtag. Hey, that's a good one. Hashtag. Yeah. So, everybody give Deja a second.
Yep, it's good to go.
Okay, it's good to go. Everybody hashtag Pharraway. Like I said, I'm probably butchering that. It's Pharraway. Forgive me. That's why lots of times I don't even like to say some people's names. I don't like to butcher it. So everybody, we're gonna do a giveaway. Hashtag Pharraway. I'm telling you, my brother Vince, you ought to let my brother Corey do you a logo. I'll talk more about it tomorrow with you, my brother. He'll do you something really nice, brother. Really nice. He's the one who does all my logos. And real reasonable. So we don't know what we're giving away. Huh?
If I win, give it to somebody else.
If I win, but if I'll give it to somebody else. How about, let me tell you, man, appreciate that. Definitely. Thank you, Chris. We'll give away a Vanderslice banner. One of just the small ones. It's just a 2x2. The paint logo. And then we'll do another giveaway. Like I say, I don't want to go too late. Let's see. Actually moving along here. You know who I'm missing tonight? Where is our Fat Lack? Is Fat Lack here today? Yeah, hashtag. Okay. So let me come in. I'm just going to do a little spacing real quick. And this is not perfect in any way. We just eyed it. So it is not. The spacing is not perfect, but I'm going to use this just for a little bit of spacing. So we're not keeping it. So same thing.
There he is.
Fat Lack.
Yeah.
Brother Chuck. I was like, what's up, man? It didn't feel right. So now this, I'm literally just using this for spacing. So I'm going to come back now. And you could just eye it. I mean, back in the day, I never would do this. Everything was just by eye. If I was doing a 1/2 inch spacing, I would just do my best to do a 1/2 inch spacing. Nowadays, I try to get stuff a little bit more precise. So I'm going to come back to, I'm going to kind of go away from this. And it's going to end up looking really nice. You just never know sometimes what you're going to come up with. I'm sure all you guys experience it too. You do some stuff, you're excited, you spray it, and you're like, man, that was a dud. And then other things, you're like, man, this turned out a lot better than what I thought. And like I say, you just really never know what you're going to come up with, how it's going to turn out. I mean, you can have a vision of what it's going to turn out like, but things always end up changing through the course of taping, spraying, sometimes for the good, sometimes for the bad.
Well, I said, sorry, been dragging butt, been building our upper kitchen cabinets, need to paint tonight, to hang tomorrow. Been on since the start of the live.
Yeah. Yes, Hernandez, old car garage in the house. What is happening, my brother? Much love and respect. So like I say, I just really use that for the spacing to kind of get that really nice spacing against that. And then this one's going to go over, or under, I should say. This will end up looking real cool. It's kind of looking like kind of got its little badge, like a badge of some sort, like type of old school. Brother John in the house. Anybody that makes logos, how we get in touch. Corey Ringo. Let me tell you. Trying to think how we could so hey, if you're serious about getting a logo, AJ, my number and Deja's number is in the description of this. Text me and say, hey, I'm interested in getting a logo done, and I will get you the number to Corey. He's the one who does all the Lowrider logos for the shows here in Albuquerque. I mean, a bunch of cool stuff. Like I say, my logo, man, super cool. You know what I mean? Like, super clean. He does a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? I always like to support those that support you, which is a huge thing. So like I say, here we got this here, kind of coming into this. And like I say, spacing is not perfect. You know, we did this as kind of by eye. So we got a little gap difference here, little gap difference here. Not stressing about it. This I'm going to cut. For sure, my brother Chris. Got to make those donuts. Okay, let's see.
All right, any last?
Yeah, anybody last? Any Brother Michael in the house, aka Swampy. Man, your bike came out really nice, brother. You should be very proud. And thank you for, everybody that goes to the Facebook Vanderslice Custom Shop family and shares, and really people that are commenting. I really appreciate you guys. Let me tell you, You know, I'm not able to go on and comment all the time, and I appreciate the family that does. Lamuel, Michael, quite a few people, Anthony, that goes on and likes and shares their stuff. Manuel, I really appreciate you guys. I mean, I consider you guys, you know, you know, how do I put it? Like, I appreciate you going on and commenting and engaging with people, commenting. You know, it's like you guys are really appreciated. You know, I'll put it like that. My brother Alejandro, how are you doing, my friend? Okay, here we go. We're gonna do the giveaway.
All right.
Brother James said no book face, brother. So I'm gonna go back here.
We got a winner!
Let's see. Linda Brown, all right.
Woo-hoo!
Linda in the house. Vanderslice banner. Let's do another giveaway. Let's do Vanderslice hat. Let's do one of the yellow and black ones.
Alright, we'll do one for this one. Give me a fix.
We'll give away one of the Vanderslice paint supply. We got some with different size logos. These are on the website too for sale too. I don't know. I think they're like 30 bucks, 25 or 30 bucks, something like that. But we'll give away one.
We did the hashtag Pharraway again.
Hashtag Pharraway again.
Put them on in there. Congrats, Linda. Adam said he's in the booth right now, but what is up?
What up, Adam? Appreciate you coming and helping with the class too.
What's up, Dominic or Trella?
Brother Dom in the house.
Funny hashtag, give me that hat.
Give me that hat. Hashtag, that's funny. So yeah. Hashtag Faraway. For the Vanderslice hat. So now I'm just going back, accenting.
What up, Hoser? Hoser's on too.
Brother Hoser in the house. We're excited, man. After school program will be starting August 26th. 2 days a week we're going to be doing. And it's up at the Westgate Community Center area. If you know any kids that want to be a part of the program, they would have to be there, of course, consistently. Middle school, high school. It's going to be on a Tuesday and a Wednesday. Certain students will have to go on a Tuesday. Other students that sign up for Wednesday will go on Wednesday. Yep, so if you got any kids interested, point them our direction. You're hearing it here first before we let it be known other places. Of course, we have returning students, and we do have a list too. Toledo family in the house.
What is up?
Man, that's awesome. A lot of the mentors are on here. Brother Hoser, James, Eric, Steve, Rudy, Deja.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dominic, definitely shoot me a text or a message to get me some information. You might know some people, some students.
For sure, my brother. And then, of course, always open for more mentors, too. We know that people can't be there sometimes both days, but at least one of the days. Okay. 32. Okay, so now, same thing. I'm going to just do a little bit of spacing. Use this for spacing. You know what? Let's see. Instead of spacing, I probably will do.
Alright, spin the raffle.
Spin it.
Spin the wheel.
Make the deal. What is it? What's a Thunderdome?
Right. Like, make the deal and spin the wheel.
Break the deal, spin the wheel.
Something like that.
Yeah, who remembers that? What movie is that from? Break the deal, spin the wheel.
You can say what movie that is from. You win a date with Rudy.
Yeah!
Woo! Rudy!
What'd you say, Rudy? Rudy already owes 5 days. Who? That's funny. And Brother Paul, I don't know if Paul's still on here. Yeah, Thunderdome. Yep. Yeah. Break the deal, spin the wheel. 2-man enter, 1-man leave.
We got a winner!
Chicken dinner. Rosemary Chavez. All right. Congratulations, Rosemary. Please like and subscribe too.
Hit us up. Either text me or text my dad, so I'll need to get your address. Congratulations.
And man, please, we appreciate you guys supporting. Go check out the website. Man, from candies to base coats to blacks to whites to every color. Ready to sprays. Pre-flake boards. All the colored flakes, silver flakes. I think I'm going to tape for 10 more minutes, and I think we're going to end up, this will be part 2. We'll do a little more taping the following week, and I'll put some color on it. It's almost there. Man, it is pouring over here too. So I'm going to do the same thing. I put a 1/2-inch fade to turn. Let me see here. Spin the wheel. Oh yeah, break the deal, spin the wheel. Yeah, we're hoping to have 60 students this year for the after-school program. between the 2 days. Man, students are gonna, like I say, get to learn painting, patterns, pinstriping, leather work, regular upholstery, fabrication, building a lowrider bike, all of the ins and outs. Go support my brother too, Hoser, Santana's lowrider bike store. It's here locally. He usually goes to all the shows too. Support local. This is all just adding in detail, adding in. Mad Max. Man, and we're almost there. How many of you guys want me to finish this? See if we can get a vote. Or do we do part 2? Boom, boom, boom. In fact, we'll do some more of the. We do 3 more of the 2mm. Boom, same thing over here. I'm shaky. If I can do it, you can do it. Yeah, buddy. Huh? It's like 1:30 in the afternoon here. That's funny. That's in Australia. Of course, all of this is just little detail with these little fades, shades. Adds all that nice little breakup. Makes your color, all the different shades come out. foam. Okay, so I'm just filling in this. Huh? No, absolutely not.
Someone's asking on Instagram, do you use the different colors of tape for a reason?
Yeah, it makes it look cool during the whole process. It's kind of inspiring instead of it all being the same color. It'd be like you got to have Dayton's when you're patterning. You can't show up with some busted stocks and expect somebody to be inspired patterning out your car with stock oversprayed rims. That's always a no-no. Yeah, it could be China's. I don't care. As long as it's got spokes on it, we're all right, man. Yeah. Yep. We ain't gonna hate on the Chinas.
Busted stocks, Lisa said.
Yep, busted stocks. Telling you, man. Yep. Man, it's bad enough. Busted stocks, let alone overspray on the tires like crazy. And then want you to throw some patterns. I'm telling you, if you have your car somewhere and somebody's doing patterns on it, please go take it with Dayton's on it. At least while they're patterning it out. That way to inspire the painter. It does. It really, really 1,100%. Your job will come out. We need a picture of that. Man down, man down. And it's not even Rudy this time. Deja kicked back the seat a little crazy and going down. That is funny. And Rudy's actually hanging in. So I'm telling you guys, if you have a car somewhere and they're doing patterns on it and you have busted stocks over there, please take that guy at least 2 Daytons for one side so it can inspire that person to put some. I'm telling you, when you're doing patterns on a car with Daytons on it, with the white walls clean, man, it's just inspiring. And then it kind of makes everything come to life, makes everything make sense. Okay, let's see here. So I guess, yeah, Martin, yep. I need to get some of that wider vinyl fine line tape. Yes, sir. Let's see. So, let me get a few things out the way here. Trying to think. Okay. Okay, 9:46. Can we do this? I got some white. I shoot some white right through here. The reason I shoot white is to drown out the flakes and to make those colors pop in certain areas. I'm just going in very strategic places. With the white to have it really pop out, depending on how much you want it to glow, because it really does glow. You use some of the white.
Johnny is asking, how do you determine which areas get the white, or is it your preference?
It's just your preference, and just where will it pop out the best. Because you got to think, there's a lot of lines that are going to stay silver. You want it to be surrounded right by places that are going to be a lot of silver, but it right in the middle. So, and there's really no right or wrong for the preference. It's really your discretion. And then the same thing, there's things where I'll just barely put a little bit of white, man, and then there's certain areas, man, you put a lot of white and it will just glow. So you can make it look like a solid color. You know what I mean? Where it's like, so I'll go a little bit heavier here, watch. And it'll look like we're doing a solid, whatever it is, whatever color I end up putting there from white. And then once we put the candy on it, so like I say, his logo is red, purple, and blue. Yeah, I definitely appreciate Anthony, my brother Michael. Appreciate you guys staying active on the Facebook page, man. Means the world. I'm going to put a little red there. Put a little red there. Okay, and then I don't know, you know what I mean? Okay, let's see here.
Linda said, somehow I knew you wouldn't be able to leave it for part 2.
I know, that's a good one, man. I need help.
Yeah,
Somebody,
he does.
really, though.
A lot of help.
The same thing. These will be fade. The difference between a shade and a fade is I'm hitting right there. It's shading out. It's making this really nice crisp line. A shade would be going over it towards making darker, lighter, lighter, even though you're getting that aspect. Doing this too. Brother Jerry in the house. Okay. I'm going to try to go in. Of course, a lot of this is covered. I don't know what. And a lot of this can be, a lot of it will be figure it out as you go. That's just on that plastic. I have like a plastic coating over this. Brother Lloyd, thank you, my brother. This is the ready to sprays that we have. Man, you cannot beat these, man. $10 for a 2-ounce bottle. You get the whole set. I forget, it's like a discount rate. We have 4-ounce bottles. Same thing, you get the whole set. It's like a discount rate. Every color you need. Lime green, green, apple red, oriental blue, cobalt blue, gold, orange, root beer brown, purple, violet, magenta. This is all just low pressure with this touch-up gun. Kind of going in airbrush mode. Really, thank you, Lloyd. I appreciate you, brother. Hope all is well with you, brother. Okay, so now I'm gonna kind of keep that for the. I'm gonna do something. Of course, you already know me, but okay. Go to. We're going with the purple. Love this purple. Yeah, you definitely need to use the purple, Lisa. Man, beautiful. It's going to be about tack rag time. Do I trust the tack rags that are on the table? That's the key question.
Flip a coin.
We're not gonna trust it. You get these ones that have been laying around. You don't know where if they've like wiped up grease. So I always open up one, try to cut it in half, because I know it's gonna get thrown and trashed on the floor. Can you cut this? So I'll cut them in half. Keep that there. That's my only guy. Let's see. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to blend in that there. So, of course, let me break away this one. We're going to come over here. This should go pretty quick, too. So, for all you sleepy McKelpertons, cut this right here. That way we can keep those on there. Boom. Okay. Purple, purple. Boom, 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 Linda said. I'm dialing this in. Purple. Put in a little there. Okay, say now I need to kind of figure out how I'm going to do this. So same thing, I'm going to okay. Started having bandwidth issues. Jaw is.
How is the leafing going?
Oh, how is the leafing going? Is that what Adam is doing tonight? Practicing with some of that colored leafing. I know he had done that like 2 or 3 months ago. So back to this. I'm shooting fades, not shades. I'm shooting right along the edge. Same thing. Okay. Now I'm going to take this off. Go from here. Little accents really add. Boom, boom, boom. All that'll look really nice right there. Now I'm going to come back and I'm going to take off some of this where I filled it in. Okay. Same thing there, just where I filled it in. Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to come in. Same thing. Accent. Just this. Kind of darken it up just right there. Quite a bit. And this is all what I try to tell you guys. Utilize when you're masking. Utilize it. Try to add detail. Instead of just masking up to protect it, why don't you think smart and utilize some of that masking to bring some more detail. Okay, boom, let me kind of come through here. Boom. And then I'll come back with the red right here. This is the apple red, ready to spray. Okay. Now I'm going to find my razor blade first, which is, okay, it's blending in. And then I'm going to untape those little accent areas. Oops, don't untape anything you don't want untaped. Boom. There we go. What haven't we heard tonight? Okay, little accent. Cherry, Brother Lloyd. Okay. Okay. Come in these little areas here. I'm going to come back with just a light shade of purple. It'll kind of be lavender right in those little areas. Just a little bit to accent it. Okay. Now we are going to switch to cobalt blue.
Jerry asked how much is it to do a commission piece?
It is $350 to do a commission piece. I'm just kind of doing the border, the outline with this. I'm going to come back a little bit more right here. And then, let me see. I want to try to just real quick. Where did I put the tape? I'm literally just going to run a few. Over this real quick. This is that little detail stuff that really makes a huge difference.
What's the vinyl that you use for the logos?
It is, man, I forget the brand, but it's on Amazon. And some of those, man, definitely have issues. Sometimes they leave glue. Sometimes they, it's just a big pain in the butt. I forget the brand. What's the brand? This one's actually been working out. Look at that. This one's actually been working out. Not too bad.
I'll have to look and see what the trend is.
For sure. Yes, I'm just running a few lines. So now this, I'm literally just going to shoot in here. I don't want to get a whole bunch of different places. So you kind of want to make sure it's down. I'm going to come in with the blue. Just see what I'm doing just in the circle there. Just in the circle, watch.
I don't think hot dog. You said almost ready to peel that tape.
Yeah, buddy. What's happening, Adam? Yeah, I think it is the vivid. So like I said, I'm just going to come right here too. Just right here with it overlapped over it. And then same thing up here. Barely going to hit just a little bit. Just because we want to get a little blue in there. I'm going to hit just barely right here. Barely right here.
What size tip are you using?
This is a 1.0. So this would be, I don't know what you want to call it, airbrush mode, but you know, it's not. And all of this is just plastic, so it's not peeling. We'll be tearing that off. It's like, so that I use to protect that is, instead of using the masking film, this is what it's clear. So all of this Pharraway is protected with this. And you can kind of see through it, so you're not guessing where you're doing the cutout.
Nice.
I'll be sure to catch up for sure, Anthony. All right, man. So like I say, that'll be a nice little, just little accent through there. And now some of this we can start taking off. Like Adam said, almost ready to start taking off that tape. Now some of these areas we can do some little bit of black shading to make it look like it's going over and under.
About how long does it take to do a roof of a car?
Man, just depending on how crazy you get. Yeah, it just depends how much detail you want. I mean, there's been some roofs done in a very short period, and then there's been some roofs that have took a month, you know, just in design work. So anywhere from, depending on if the person's just doing patterns, somebody else is doing all the other stuff. I mean, it could be a few days, something quick, to, like I say, a month. So, like I say, we're going to start doing shading now. So this will be coming to life.
Bring it to life.
Yeah.
It's alive.
It's alive. Okay. Let me break out the black here.
Like I said, the baby.
Huh?
Pull up the sticker and get.
So I'm going to come in just a few of these spots. Like I say, I'm pretty shaky, especially with one hand. Got the Kingdom Music, Brian Trejo. A little bit right there.
I need to ask, how long can you leave the inner coat on before you have to scuff it? Mike from Facebook.
Man, I gotta say, I've had jobs that I've been working on for months. Imagine if I had to go in and scuff in between each little thing of tape every 24 hours. I have never done that. That's a bucket of insanity. You know, there's supposed to be a 24-hour window, 7-day window. Imagine, I've had a car in here spraying patterns, especially the way I do, where I'm top coating over everything. I'm not just spraying little sections, and just continue to spray. Now there will be times if I know I'll put a coat of inner coat over the whole thing just to protect it. But man, to go back and scuff in between every tape and curve, that would just be impossible. I know they say that just to cover their butt a lot of times. Okay, then we're gonna do like right here a little bit. Like I say, you can mask this up too. These little areas, you know, we've been through this before where, like I say, you could literally come in, tape like this. That would be your best bet. Tape that. gonna lift up this side. Same thing if you wanted to do that. Boom. That's kind of where it twists. Same thing over here. We'll lift it up real quick. So I'm going to get right there. Come in real quick. Same thing here. Peel this back. I'm going to kind of just put that back down just for a second. I'm going to flip this over. Swing this around here. Same thing. Boom. Peel that off. Peel that off there. And then I'm going to kind of buzz across this with a little bit of the black. For a little shading. Same thing right here. Same thing here. Okay. And it looks like I did get that. We're almost ready to untape everything. So let me grab this. Oop, I didn't get right here though. Let me swoop through here a little bit. I'm gonna just kind of cut through here. Okay. Boom. Okay. I appreciate everybody tuning in. All the supplies we're using you can get from our store. The link is in the description of this post. And we got just about everything you can think of. We don't have any dry goods yet. As far as sandpaper, that will be coming soon. But candies, a little splatter from the black. When I first plug in that, that's what's good about this. You can come back. I shot the gun over here. You guys can't really see. It's out of sight, but the black had splattered a little bit out of the gun. And that's a good thing about clear over the flake. You can come back and clean some of those little splatters.
Can you ship to California, Jimmy's asking?
Yes, sir. We sure can. We ship to everywhere. We're even trying New Zealand. We've already shipped some dry goods over there. Almost ready to ship some candy concentrates and some other stuff. Okay, let me see here. Peel up this here. A couple more little ins and outs. And then we'll be ready to take off the logo. Quit raining out there?
I think so.
Okay. Let me pause that there for a second. Let me get right here.
Dee is asking, did you paint Casanova George's car?
Yes. Casanova 1, Casanova 2, and painted it the last time, all the multicolors, and then Carlos candied over it red. A lot of people don't understand why we did it, the multicolors. The reds were already done.
And then Prim is asking, what was your first piece in Lowrider? And I know you also sound like you want to do a Lowrider history.
Yeah, I definitely want to do a Lowrider history video. Man, I'm trying to think. The first car in there was probably the Dazzler and Casanova the first time before we did all the mods to it. The Dazzler was centerfold, the orange LTD, and Casanova was in that same issue. And this is coming out nice. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shade just around this. I'm going to go around it a few times. And then we're going to untape the protective film on that. And then we'll see what we're going to do inside there. Okay. So now, taking this.
And then a couple people on Facebook said, Philip Gonzalez said, you're a paint supplier?
Yes. Yeah, please hit us up. Links in the description. Vanderslice Custom Shop. We can mix you up anything. And we appreciate your support. All right. Very. I appreciate that.
Looking good.
I'll have to start doing what I used to do last year. Pull out the Lowrider magazine, show you guys some of the centerfolds, some of the different cars, just kind of an old school throwback. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's see, color wise. inside there. Let me see. Let me go. Is this the blue or the purple? Purple.
You are well known in Espanola.
Right on. Appreciate it. Always much love and respect for España and all that whole area. Always.
Radio Clovis said, "What is up?"
What's happening? Thank you, my brother Steve. Appreciate you, brother. Kind of going in with a little bit of the color.
Mike Peter said, "What is up, Rob?" Gold plating said, "Looking beautiful."
Thank you. Appreciate you. Let's see here. Of course, everything is gonna stay. Okay, let's see what we're looking like. gonna shade. I'm gonna shade the gun right there. So let's do this to there, and then yeah. Same thing. That's gonna go to right there. Okay. Now I'm gonna shade just a little bit. Thank you, my brother Anthony. Yeah. The letters come off. You need a razor blade. Okay. I'm gonna shade just right here a little bit. Same thing right here. Same thing right there. This is just a timely little process, weeding out all the little vinyl. Teamwork.
You've got everything too? All of it, right?
Yep, all
Okay.
of it.
I'm just gonna work on this side.
Yep.
Actually, back over the lines.
Cherry.
I'll put my face in there.
This is just time consuming. is I'll do the border here. We're going to shoot the border. I'm going to go around that border with a little bit of black to give it kind of that 3D.
Can I get those last little ones?
Funny way to let the little boy go.
Let the little boy go. That did. Just thank you, my brother. Appreciate it, Adam. I'm just shooting a little black around the edge. Then we're going to undo the border.
Looking good.
And then I'm probably going to shoot just a little bit because I really don't want the color too much too. So I'm going to do red to about there. Same thing. We'll do red to about there. Same thing. I'm going to do red to about there. Then I'm going to shoot just a little purple. We'll shoot it just to about there. Same thing, purple to about there. Do a little purple there. Little purple there. Then we'll do blue. Right there to about there. Same thing over here. And I'm going to go just a little more red. Like I say, it's always a blessing. Other people showing love from other channels. You know, I got to give my brother too, Adam. Time Warp. It's another one that's an encouragement instead of hating. Too many haters, which is so sad. And there is a little bit that whatever brand we are using for the glue, it does leave glue at times. So sad. You can see the little bit of glue. You got to be very careful. I'm coming back with the little wax and grease remover to get some of that glue off. Sucks when it does that. I say it's just crazy. Certain materials.
That's funny, Ethan. He said, "Man, that thing is so beautiful. It made me sit at a stop sign waiting on it to turn green."
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Ooh, and a little sliver of green. Look at that.
Richard on Facebook says, "Tuning in from El Paso. Wonderful work. What a blessing."
Thank you, brother. Oops. Look at me. I didn't shoot no blue right there. Fired already.
Fire.
Okay. And I'm going to clear it. So give me a minute. We will clear it. What's happening? My brother Ryan. Boom. Okay. Bam, I'm pretty excited about that. It came out pretty good. Boom. All right, let's see here. Let me mix up some clear real quick. Get this thing cleared. Appreciate you guys tuning in. You guys should have fired me a long time ago, though. Real bad.
Ryan said, "Still waiting to see your version of the cornhole boards. LOL. I'm
I
sure it
know,
will
you
make
better-
me look like an amateur hour." Man, they came out sick, Ryan.
Yeah, they really did, man. Super good job. Super good job on those. Good.
Came out wonderful.
Let me
Looking good, man.
make some clear.
Ryan, your cornhole boards came out fantastic. I love them. Trust me, Curtis, we definitely can't get fired here. We get way promoted. Rob don't believe in firing people.
Yeah. I want to get fired. Fire me, please.
No.
Yeah. Do we have our light around here?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just move this real quick. Gonna be using the 900 tonight. Okay. Gonna be doing, of course, this is a 2-to-1. So I am gonna put, of course, I always mix them way too much. I'm gonna do 80. Parts clear. I know it's hard to see it from the angle, especially you guys are up there. 80 parts, milliliters. This is a 2-to-1. This is the top of the line. The one of the best clears I sell. The one I personally use myself. Old school recipe. So 80. We're gonna go to 120. Boom.
Brian said, "What is up? Taking a break at work. Finally get to check in."
Yeah, buddy.
They said Rob is for sure on the Mount Rushmore of painters.
The Mount Runnel. I
That's
appreciate it.
funny. Like I said, the 900 is what I use as well.
Man, I appreciate that, my brother Chuck. What's up, brother Brian? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to I just need to learn how to clear, and then we'll be doing a lot better. So always you want to put a dust coat. I'm going to kind of blow this whole area up for dust real quick. I still see a few places with a little bit of the glue. That darn glue. That glue up. Little bit there. Same thing. Tack it. You want to put just a medium dry coat. No, Brian. Atlanta in the house. So I'm just putting a medium wet. You don't want to get too crazy with that first coat. Let me scooch it over some. I can see you guys can. Then we'll turn the light on here in a second. Definitely please like and subscribe. Hit the like button. Got a bunch of different videos. You guys are able to go back and check out some of the work. I got my brother Steve edited a whole bunch of them. I just need to go make time to put voiceovers. So it'll be like the one I did up at Adams. Let this set just a second. That's funny. Fat black, that's funny. That's funny. Okay, let's see. Get ready with this light. Almost ready. Now I'm going to come back and pour it on. Southwest Riding in the house. It is 1:06 here. I can't hold my head up. No more. Okay, one more coat of clear. We're getting ready to turn up the light too. Okay, can we do the phone? Okay, we're gonna be turning up the light. What's happening, Cordell?
Okay. Keep it.
So I got all the wires and stuff. Let me switch around here. Kind of swing over there a little bit more. Down on it a little bit more. Trying to get some angles for you guys. You got to really be there in person to kind of see those. Yeah, see where I put the whites. Okay, back a little bit, Rudy. Boom. Definitely appreciate you guys. Go support the channel. Thanks for watching. Like I say, I'm going to throw some more coats on it. Like I say, we're going to be doing every other week live. And I'm going to try to keep it to where we're only doing it till 9:30 or 10. It's hard to keep it up, man. But definitely appreciate you guys. Let's pray out. Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you, Lord. First and foremost, we just thank you, Lord. I thank you for each soul represented on the channel. I lift up their families, each and every one of us, Lord. I know we all fall short, Lord. Those areas that people are just blessed right now. There's areas and people that are just struggling with trials, tribulations right now. I pray that you just have your hands on them. We thank you for the good and the bad. We pray you just help us to lean on you. And we do ask for forgiveness in those areas. We do just neglect to spend that time with you, Lord. I think we can do it on our own. We do thank you for the gifts and the talents that you've given us to make things look beautiful. Like I said, I pray blessings over each and every person on this live. We just thank you in Jesus Christ's name, amen. Man, see how the ribbon looks like it's twisting? Like I say, you got to really see it in person. Thank you, my brother Michael. God bless each and every one of you guys. Patterns look like they're going behind the logo. Definitely appreciate you guys. Love you guys. And thank you so much. Yeah. Don't forget to sign up for the class in October. Get your deposit in. The link is in the description for the website. Love you guys.